Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 2 of my toy review series, Dollar Store Toys. I'm your host, Jonathan Duncan, aka Revolution Hell Cowboy. For those of you who did not see the first episode of this, and I know there's probably a lot of you that haven't, go back, it's in my video feed. You probably have to go back a little ways, and there's 2 parts, and I'll explain that in a moment. But, anyways, this is my video review series where I go to places like Dollar General or Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. You get the point. Dollar stores, where you get stuff at a good price. And it could be either a name brand toy or just, one of those crappy ass toys that look like a generic version or a knockoff of an actual toy line. And you'll see that here in a moment. I kind of showed those in the last video, and in the last, not the last video, just the last dollar store video. That was back in, I believe it was October. Yeah, it's been about 3 months since I did that. 2.5, I guess. So here's the deal. I don't know when I'll do another episode after this one. It depends. I mean, dollar store toys are cheap and all, but there's many factors. It's one, whatever money I have at the moment, because I can't always spend money on dollar toys. I want to get more actual toys, but I do love doing this. I mean, 2, whatever toys I can find that might interest me, and well, 3, I guess, whatever free time I have. I don't always have this place myself. I'm living with family at the moment, so yeah, it's whenever I have the place myself. So whatever. I also have people that come and stay sometimes. I hope to get my own place again, so I can always have the house myself. But I have the place myself tonight, so I can do this. Anyways, I want to take a moment to say why I started this. I didn't mention this in the last video. If I did, maybe I did. I can't remember. I actually got the idea from seeing a video from a guy by the name of Pixel Dan on the Pop Culture Network. This is a video he did, I think, about maybe 4 years ago, where he did the same thing, where he went to I think like a Family Dollar and bought a couple of generic ninja kind of looking toys and reviewed them. He hasn't done another video since then. He mostly does like other toy reviews of like Masters of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters. So before I get a little more into my show, I want to plug him and everybody at the Pop Culture Network. Go check them out, popculturenetwork.com. If you love toys, video games, comic books, or just generic, whatever geeky goodness, go check out his channel, Mandalorian 30. I'll put a link to it in my description, and you see all of his toy reviews. And then go to the Pop Culture Network YouTube channel, which is Pop Culture Network, and you can see good toy reviews from him and everybody else. Like some shows I'd recommend, because this is stuff I like Red Echo Retro Turtle Toy Talk with Sween Hawk, which is about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I love them. From the Command Center with Skycash, which I'm going to be showing a Power Rangers toy in this video pretty soon. Yes, that's what the show's about, Power Rangers. And there's a bunch of other good shows that I can name. And Midfigures, the toy and extra podcast, and various other toy and comic book and video game shows. So go check them out. Go join their forums if you are a toy collector like I am, or you love video games or comics. That's what I suggest. I'm over on the forum as Rev Hell Cowboy. I'm not there always, but I'll try to be. So now that I got my little shameless plugs out of the way, you're welcome, PCN, and to everybody there, including Mr. Lord Killen, the guy who runs it, and everybody out in Dirt. I don't know if you guys are watching, but I plugged your thing. Not that you really needed it. No, you guys are awesome. I mean, you guys give me the love for toys. Again, I was already getting back into collecting, so major props to those guys. Especially to my boys Swingin' and Scotty, because Power Rangers Turtles they're both awesome. Okay, so I'm done with that. A few minutes in, let's get an update from the last video. If you didn't see my last video, the toys I had bought were, 3 Power Ranger Samurai figures, which I did get to my nephew. And the funny thing is, I can still find those at Dollar General. They're not much different than what you could find at Walmart or Toys R Us, except they don't come with weapons. But I guess they're on the 3 3/4 scale, and they make those same figures at Walmart, but the ones that they make at Walmart at least come with the weapons. The one I did find recently, and I did show my for toys at DGville, which is also my video feed. Go back and watch it. I'll try to keep it up as long as I can, and maybe I'll do a new one in the future. Anyways, get the Power Rangers Samurai toys my nephew, and if I ever want more for myself, I can go buy them. I think they're about $3 to $4 a piece. The Batman toys I bought, the fun thing is, yet they are still there, but there's only one figure still left, and it's Two-Face. There's like 5 or 6 of that figure. No Batman, no Joker. I bought the last ones that were there back in October, so since I was there, only poor Two-Face remains. I know Pixel Dan, who I just plugged earlier, loves Two-Face, so he might be sad to hear that, you know, poor Two-Face is still there, not getting any love. Oh well. And then, the wrestling toys that were, you know, the cheapy, generic, knockoff wrestler toys. You know, this guy here, I thought I'd bring them out just to show you. The Batman toys are back in my room, and the Power toys are with my nephew already, so they're, like I said, go back to the video and you'll see them. You know, these guys here, the weird offspring of Rey Mysterio and Kane, and this dude. And I did buy some more wrestlers. They're gonna be in this video. They're much bigger than these guys, and I think might look up to better. So I'll get to those guys here in a moment. Continue with the update. Now, I had to split my first video into 2 parts because the ring I put together was really hard to put together. I mean, I guess being a really crappy ring made for Dollar General, the turnbuckle posts were just so smashed together I could not put the ropes. I barely got the ropes in there. I think it took me a good 10 minutes. The posts weren't that hard to put on, but let me tell you something. After the last video I did with my nephew, another video I want to plug, you know, go look at my videos. There's one with me and my nephew play with toys. This is what happens. The peg that was right here broke. I mean, this is the peg that normally is there. I mean, I had to pull it out. See, there's the peg, if you can see it. That's how bad these are. You know, it's cheap. It was $8. You know, Flex Force WWE rings and made the TNA ones, and even the older rings that they made for the WF and OSW probably went from $25 to $40. Even more, depending if you're buying like the Elimination Chamber or Money in the Bank playset. I mean, $8 ring, you can't really expect much of it. So now it's kind of like a triangle kind of thing going with the ropes. So I'll probably end up throwing this away, or I might keep it. So I'm gonna get some super glue and just glue this on permanently. I don't know if I'd still keep it. I mean, it has an okay ring and all. I wouldn't mind using it. Maybe find a way to customize this ring. It's nice design-wise. It's not that great. So, and I've seen plenty more. There's like another 1-2 pack I buy that had this guy in it, the weird Rey Mysterio looking dude, and then there was like a guy with an eye patch. But I don't think I'd buy it just because I don't need 2 rings unless I was gonna reenact WCW War Games and make my own steel cage to go with it. Okay, so we're gonna put these guys aside. Now, let's get to the new stuff I had just picked up this past Thursday. I was gonna do the video last night. Did not have the house to myself, so. And I had run out of time after I did my video blog and my 2 figure pickup video, the 1 figure pickup video, excuse me. So didn't have time to do this. And I'm trying to do this in one take because I have a feeling this is going to take a long time to go through. I know I just wasted time with the PCN plug, but I felt that had to be, you know, done because I really think you guys need to go check those guys out. Anyways, so let's get to the name brand toys first because I want to get to the cheesy little dollar store toys last. The Dollar General exclusives last because, you know, this is a figure you would find, you know, you would have found at a Walmart or a Toys R Us maybe a couple years ago. This is from Power Rangers RPM. I don't remember what the Sentai version is called because you know, it is because I know there's diehard Super Sentai fans who'd rather me go by the Sentai name of this than, you know, go through the American name with Power Rangers. I mean, I'm neutral. I grew up with Power Rangers, didn't know about Sentai until '98, and didn't know that Sentai had existed long before Mighty Morphin came to the state, and then Mighty Morphin came to the U.S. and long before, you know, I even found out that Mighty Morphin just ripped off 2 other seasons that never really aired here, but only used like costumes and Zords and monsters. Anyways, so this is the Throttle Wolf Ranger. He wears black. From RPM, which it aired here in the U.S. a couple years ago. I think they might be airing it now on Nickelodeon since Nickelodeon and Saban have the rights to the Power Rangers. I didn't actually get a chance to catch RPM. The funny thing is, even though I really stopped being a fan of Power Rangers in I guess it would have been 1998, right after In Space debuted, got more into pro wrestling and Pokemon. Still caught the series on occasion if I didn't like it. I did like Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder was pretty awesome. Because of, you know, Tommy being the Black Ranger, did catch some of the other special episodes like the Once a Ranger was Adam A's returns to Black Ranger and Operation Overdrive, and I caught the Forever Red. But this and maybe Time Force were maybe the only seasons I didn't really catch a single episode of, because it being on Saturday morning. And I guess here where I live, when they still did Power Rangers on ABC, I had missed it because they had it on at like 5 a.m. Sunday morning instead of Saturday. It was preempted by a newscast on Saturdays. So now that I'm done blabbering about that, let's get into detail about this. This was the only Power Ranger figure that was not a samurai figure. There was a Jungle Fury figure that I saw a few months back when I did the DG video where I was showing you what I was looking at. It wasn't there anymore. I kind of wanted it, to be honest. It was pretty cool. It came with some accessories. It was supposed to be battery operated, but I guess the kids that probably played with it, I guess, ended up draining it. So somebody probably bought it for their kid as a Christmas gift, so I missed out. Could have either kept it for myself or get it to my nephew. This I probably will give to my nephew. Now, compared to the samurai toys I found at Dollar General, at least this one actually comes with weapons. So, despite the card back, which doesn't really show a whole lot, it's just gray. You know, normally if it probably would have been sold at Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, probably would have had the other figures on the back. It would have been in full color. So, and it even has a made for Dollar General, sticker on the back. But I mean, it's real cool. I like the fact it comes with weapons. I mean, the samurai figures I found for my nephew did not, and so really cool. I think he would enjoy this. If not, I think he will anyway. I mean, whether I keep it for myself and let him play with it, or I keep it as a collectible, or I just give it to him. I mean, either way, I think this is good. Would actually like to find more of these and do a little more research on both RPM and the Sentai version. So, I've really been getting back to Power Rangers as of late. Once again, thanks Sky Cash. You were awesome, dude. Everybody go check out his show on Pop Culture Network. And he also has a radio show, like a podcast version on the Geekcast radio network. I'll try to put links in the description. If I don't, just feel free to ask me and I'll send you links. Okay, so now that we got the good toy all the way, here comes the generic ones. These guys right here, I'm going to try to get them all in the best I can. Yeah. Now, two of these guys right here, I saw at Dollar General when I had went there back in October. I was surprised to actually find the third guy. I didn't think they would have him. So I was like, gotta pick up all three. And I was hoping to pick these two up anyway, and then, hey, So, I'm gonna try to get them all open one by one. I should have opened them before the video, but that's alright. So we're gonna rip this out. So first of all, the packaging, it's not bad. It's a lot, compared to the ones I bought, a few months earlier, which had, like, nothing on the back, which this one kind of doesn't either. It just has the thing on the back saying what it is, which it's, Wrestler Playset. Not wrestling, wrestler. And it says Playset. But see, most of us toy experts, or I don't claim to be one, but I know something about toys, know that a playset can be like a building or a little battle area, like, say, the Technodrome from Ninja Turtles, the Command Center from Power Rangers, Eternia from Masters of the Universe, and so on. I mean, those are playsets. There's no building with this guy. I guess you could play with it, and it comes in a set, but it kind of defeats the purpose of a playset. So we're going to take this one out first. And by the way, this I found very funny. And the other toy I'm going to show you at the end is ages 3 and up. This one's 5 and up, but it's a choking hazard of, the whole can't be for children under the age of 3. So basically, if you're 4 years old, yeah, you're old enough not to choke on, but I guess you have to wait. You're afraid to play with them. The packaging they do with these toys are so stupid these days. I mean, yeah, it's understandable. You don't want someone under the age of 3 choke. I mean, when my nephew turned 3, he was already. I mean, heck, when he turned 2, he was already old not to choke on stuff. I think it's when they're newborn, maybe 1 year old. That's when you kind of have to worry about them. But I think by the time they get to 2, I would stop worrying. Of course, the twist ties, get those off. I think that's the only thing you have to worry about. Because if you notice, the accessories are pretty big. They maybe can choke on them, but compared to the other ones I got, I don't see them choking on these. So, and of course, the arms are not really in there. They're not really. So, of course, the wrestler's not too hard to take out. Just remove the twist ties. I should have done, like I said, I should have done this at the beginning of the video, before the video even started. But keep in mind, I am not going to be able to edit these videos, so if I screw up right now, I will have to re-record and spend another 20 minutes. I don't have an iPod, a good camera or my iPod. I mean, I don't have an intro for you guys, music or anything like that. When I can afford a better camera, I will. And then, you know, hey, I'll make it look good. Just hopefully I can, you know, avoid a copyright issue, because I would love to use some music in my videos. Maybe I'll have to hire someone like the Pop Culture guys. Once again, another free plug for those guys. There we go. And it says it's supposed to be articulated, and so far it is. You know, not bad. Compared to these other figures, and then here's a side-by-side comparison. Look who's bigger. I mean, this is like almost the same scale as a Jax figure. So far, it already beats it. I'm like, look, the arms are on much better, because look, this guy, his arms are about, look how flimsy that is. Get the hell out of here. This guy, not bad. Only problem, he's got a little bit of a soft head. It looks like it can move, but I guess it can move up and down in a way. He has a vest that's removable. I will not remove it, because I know how plastic vests, they come off easy. Now look, now this is the funny thing I don't understand. Each one of them have a belt around their waist, but some of them actually do come with a second belt. Only 2 of them actually have a belt with them, other than the one around their waist. Because the last guy, he doesn't, and actually the last one I'm going to really enjoy because of his accessory. It cracked me up. I was practicing this last night, kind of trying to rehearse what I was going to say, you know, before I was going to upload this to you guys. So, here's the belt. Wow. This is a piece of crap. There is nothing on this belt. And if you're a belt customizer, feel free. And let's see how it wraps. Okay. So it can go around his waist apparently, but I guess unless you are good at doing hand paints or anything like that, that belt's a piece of crap. The belt around his waist right now at least looks better. It looks kind of like a boxing belt in a way, but so the last accessory is the hat, and they put holes in the hat for the twist ties, so we're gonna see if this hat fits him. I kind of have a bad feeling that being a very bad Dollar General toy, the hat is not gonna fit his head. Kind of like the Undertaker in a way, except for I see him look more like a Jersey Shore looking dude. Fist pump! I don't know how to do Jersey Shore impression. I don't watch the show. I guess I can think of Zekar. Woo woo woo. You know, it fits in a way. I guess. Am I not putting it on right? I don't see a spot for the peg to go. There's like a peg in there. Yeah, leave it up to Dollar General to make a toy with a hat that doesn't go on the head. There's like a little peg inside, but I don't see a hole on the side of his head anymore. You know, I had a feeling the hat was not going to fit his head too well. I guess you kind of have to squeeze it on there. I guess that's the advantage of having a plastic head on this figure, is to squeeze it onto his head. So that's as best as I can do. I don't see him using this hat as a weapon. I got a hat that don't fit my massive head. I'm kind of afraid the other guy can't have a hat. His hat's not going to fit either. So, last little detail. It's like and the rest of these figures have the same detail. Oh, see, the hat fell off. So, of course, the belt comes off. He has removable pants, and there's no thing. He's naked under the pants. I just took a quick look. That's gay. You're gay. Yeah, whatever. Don't tell me you didn't look at your sister's Ken and Barbie dolls when you were younger. Oh, I didn't. I'm not trying. Well, no, I guess we all have. Your sister make you look up. I'm gonna regret that I said that. No, but seriously, so that's guy number 1. Once again, kind of a bad figure. Had the one to fit on the head. Belt is not painted. Other than that, he's not too bad. He does have a good amount of articulation, so I'm gonna expect the same amount of articulation. I guess about, I'm going to say what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7, 8 points. About 9 maybe. So, not bad. It moves the arms, elbows, the neck, you know, legs, and knees. So, not bad. Once again, other than the bad hat and the unpainted belt, this guy doesn't look too bad. So we're going to throw him aside. Get to the next guy. We're going to get to this guy right here with the striped pants. It's like Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby. Dun, no. No, wait. Oh. Go, Ninja, go. There you go. Remember that? Yeah, from the second movie. Don't care much for Vanilla Ice, you know, but thought I'd see if any of you can remember that, if you were probably born in the 80s or the 70s or maybe the early 90s. Kind of ripped the package a little bit, that's alright. I might still keep these boxes, put these guys back in, so just in case I have somewhere to store them. And I'm gonna say, just like the last belt, the belt with this guy is not painted either. So once again, unless you know how to paint these, I guess they're pointless. Oh boy, you gotta love dollar store toys. I mean, if you don't, it's understandable. I mean, I just want to make fun of these. Point out their flaws and shit. Excuse my language. If there's a kid watching, I just cussed. And you know what? Probably most of my viewers are not going to be children. If they are, then, you know, don't get mad at me for cussing. I'm not redoing this video. So, like the other guy, comes up pretty easily. Same points. You know, pants can be removable. I wouldn't just remove them. You could probably take the vest off. I wouldn't move. I wouldn't. Belt. So his accessory is a trash can. So we're gonna take it out. And once again, I promise not gonna take the belt out. I might put the belt back with the other toy too. So we're gonna see how this trash can works. Compare it to like a, say, a Jack's trash can. Okay, there are handles on the side, so that's pretty cool. The lid is not removable. This is the bottom of it. So we'll see how well he holds it in his hand. And his hand's a little big. Okay, well, what about here? Okay, so he doesn't really hold it in his hand. I guess you could probably put it over his head. I mean, I probably can see the smaller figures having better use of this trash can than this. Especially that this guy is just so huge compared to this trash can. I mean, alright, see, look at this. Trash can should be about to you. Maybe not. I mean, I guess this guy's like, what, 6 foot something if he were a real person. And comment on the face sculpts. Very generic faces, not based on actual wrestlers. So it's like, I mean, maybe I could have seen these two guys look like an old WCW tag team of Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak. If you don't know them, go look up on Wikipedia, which thank God it's back up again after the blackout on Wednesday. Anyways, you know, they were tag team WCW. They were later in WWE. You know, this guy looks like Sean O'Hare, who was eventually a Piper for a while now. I don't know what he's doing more. This guy looks like Mark Jindrak in a way. And he currently goes under the name of Marco Corleone in Lucha Libre USA and various promotions in Mexico. So that's just who these guys remind me of. I don't know about the other guy I'm about to show you. And hopefully I have a little more luck with his hat. He does have a hat too. So last figure of the wrestlers. And then I'm going to get on to my last special surprise, which I actually like this last one. And I'm hoping you will too, because I think this one might be better. At least I'm hoping from what I've looked at. I mean, there might be some reasons why I might be kind of skeptical about it, but at the same time I think it's much cooler than these guys. But these guys are alright. In total, I'd say, individually I don't know how I rank them. I'd say about 3 out of 5. You know, there's flaws for the lack of paint on the belt that these two come with, and then the hat can't go on with them, and the other guy can't hold his can, so... that was a sneeze. Yeah, so if I sneeze on video, guys, please excuse me. Okay, so we get this guy out. Guy kind of reminds me of Christopher Daniels, or I don't know who he could look like. I may think of the Koenig as the hat. Okay, so we get him out. Once again, it'd be nice to have a video editor, because, you know I can go over the 15-minute limit, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to push my luck because of how long it's going to take to upload to YouTube. Please excuse me, I'm kind of a little sniffling here. So this guy's out. Got to take the twist size off for now. I might put the twist size back on, I might not. Just put the guy back in the box. So, look at this guy right here. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Once again, soft plastic head. Same articulation points. Same belt. Vest is removable. I wouldn't recommend it. So while he gives you his creepy look, I'm going to get his hat out. I'm kind of, once again, very skeptical that the hat's going to fit. Being a Dollar General toy, they don't always give you the right accessories for them unless it's a name brand. So, there goes. I have a feeling that the hat is too small for his head. There's a peg in it. It sits on the head. It don't exactly snap on. It probably stays on his head better than the other guy's hat. In fact, where did I put the other hat? I don't remember. I have it laying somewhere. Well, I did. Huh? Oh, there it is. This one might look better because it's black. So I don't know. Black or gray, either way, black or silver. Either way, the hat looks better than this guy. Don't fit the other guy, and I don't think it would fit the guy with the flat top. Okay, so before I'm finally done with the wrestling figures, and by the way, I'm taking the time. I've been already 25 minutes in this, so this is going to be my longest video today, and you know what? That's cool. I'm hoping I can get away with uploading it to YouTube, but I can get to pass part of that limit. If I don't, then I will be recording this, because I don't know how I'm going to break this. Look at this! What kind of professional wrestler uses this? Some kind of chainsaw-like weapon. Yeah, I'm going to the ring holding a chainsaw. Oh. This is illegal, but I don't care. Arr. I'm gonna cut you. Vanilla Ice lookalike. Oh, no. Hey, you look like Jersey Shore. First of all, you would have never seen this in ECW or another violent punch like Combat Zone Wrestling, CZW. I mean, seriously. That's just too real. You would not see that in professional wrestling. Care to decapitate someone with that? No way. Yeah, kids. Wrestling's fake. Let's do a chainsaw. Where the heck this is supposed to be with our wrestling figures? Trash can, understandable. Or a steel chair, you know, standard weapon. Ladder, a crowbar. I mean, even some barbed wire, but a chainsaw? Oh my god. So, 3 out of 5 of these figures. They're not bad. They could be better, but that chainsaw cracks me up. Okay, so that's it. The end of them. Alright, we're getting towards the end of this. Without going too long. This is the last thing I picked up, and I actually kind of like this in a way. So I think it looks pretty cool. It's the Ninja action figure playset. Once again, you know, the ironic name playset. Because it's just the figures. There's no playset included. But I guess because you can play with it and they're in a set. 22 pieces. Now, once again, this is very funny. Ages 3 and up. This is a 5 and up and has bigger pieces. Look at this! A little kid can put this in their mouth and choke more than they can one of these weapons. I mean, how ironic is that? I don't know if it's because of pro wrestling, because of how it is. I don't even understand. So we're going to open these guys up. And I actually like these guys design-wise. They're not really the best looking ninjas, but they're generic. You know, it's a Dollar General toy. By the way, I do like this better than the wrestlers. I mean, not bad. It shows you the only wrestlers you're going to get with this set, but I like that. That's pretty cool. Major props to the people at DG for, you know, put a nice little picture on the back of the card. Or back of the box, excuse me. They usually don't on the back of the card. Very rarely, I mean. Shoot. Should have got some scissors. At least I keep the box intact. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I like these. I keep them away from keep them around for my nephew. Keep them away from my niece. I have a niece who'll be 1 year old in February. So if she ever wants to come and play with me and my nephew, I kind of would like that she doesn't see the weapons, so she doesn't try to put it in her mouth. Oh boy. Well, like I said, I've wasted about a half hour here, and I don't want to re-record this. I mean, I just wanted to go through all this with you guys. So I'm going to rip the box a little bit. No big deal. Kids get this, they toss the box anyway. I'm going to keep it just for the sake of having somewhere to, you know, put extra rubber figures. So, because there's nice little package in here. There is tape on some of the weapons. Keep some of them from moving. So, we're going to take the guys out first. They're not too hard to remove, I guess. There's no, you know, twist ties keeping them in there. And we're going to see how good these guys are articulated, because in the package it shows how they look. So, and I've noticed that with their elbows they kind of move a weird way. So first, you know, here's the blue guy. Not too much, you know. And this is kind of with the same boat with all figures. The elbows move side to side. Not up and down like most figures. Then if you turn the arm around, then it moves side to side. Just side to side. So it's articulated there. Hand does move, so that's a good thing. So if I can move side to side. Knee does move. Leg, a little bit. The head moves a slight bit. Not too well. These do move, which I like these. And it's the same with the other two guys, the red guy and the black ninja. I mean, I like how these are painted and have like some kind of, I don't know if they're Japanese or Chinese letter, and I'm not really sure. Sorry guys, I'm kind of got a right nose here, so if I have to leave the middle of the video to go blow my nose, please forgive me. Once again, please forgive me. I'm really sniffling right now. Oh God, please guys, I'm sorry. Anyways, so you have the blue guy here, and you have these. He has these little pieces on him. I don't think they're removable, so I don't know what you would call these little flecks. Oh, hey, and they're removed. These come off. So if you don't want these on the figure, you can always take them off. I leave them on because they look pretty cool. So of course you got the red ninja and the black ninja, who look about the same. At least the blue one looks different. They kind of, I thought of maybe G.I. Joe for a minute because how the one character Snake Eyes looks, but not really, I guess. Okay, so now we got those done with. I showed you what they look like. Let's get the weapons. Of course, here are the weapons right here. Try to bear with me for the names. You've got like some katanas, some daggers, some sais. They got some claws. You got a hammer. You got this kind of a sword, dagger. You got some throwing stars. I don't know what to call these. I've seen before. I mean, so you got a bunch of cool weapons. Now this is what I don't understand. Let me see if I can get one of the weapons out for you guys so I can show you, and you'll see what I'll mean about. Because I was looking at these guys' hands and I noticed that they were missing something that would be very important to these weapons, and I'm hoping they can hold them. Each weapon has a peg hole in them, like you would see on a Power Rangers toy. And they are painted gray like you would see. I don't know if you can see it. If you can't tell, please forgive me. Now, once again, let me grab one of the guys who's a bright color. If I showed you the black ninja, you probably will see. There is no peg hole on his hands. Now, what can he hold it? Yeah, I guess a little bit. Not perfectly. Kind of need the position a certain way. Okay, so not really that well. I mean, without a peg hole, it's like, what's the point? Without a peg in the hands, I mean. Okay, he holds it somewhat. So if you're displaying these, if you're liking these as collectibles, they can hold them. Let's get one of the other ones that they can wear. There's like only one accessory they can wear is the claw. So we'll move Mr. Red Ninja here in a moment. And once again, despite the fact that I can't go over 15 minutes, I really hope that I didn't spend 30 minutes on a video, that I decide just to go with it. Whatever happens, happens, and I can do the video without having to get a message from YouTube, oh, your video was too long, cut it down or something. Like, well, I just spent like a half hour recording it. Okay, so I'm putting the claw, let's move this guy out of the way. And putting the claws on here, there's a hole on the side of his hand. On his arm, and there's the peg on here, and then you put it on there. It looks like it goes on there somewhat, but not well. It's like it barely wants to go in there, which is too bad because I think it's a cool looking weapon. You know, kind of reminds me of not Wolverine, but it reminds me of like there's a character from Dynasty Wars and probably some other games that have worn claws, like maybe Vega from Street Fighter. I know there's one character named Jung Hei, or he, whatever his name is, who wore his claws. I don't really care for him, but I remember he wore these. Oh, hey, it goes in. It takes a little time. You have to kind of be patient. So I guess if you want to have the claws along with the swords, or a sai, or a hammer, I mean, I guess, hey, you know, whatever. Sky's the limit, man. So there you go. Pretty cool. I might leave them on, I might not. I'll probably end up picking them up. Hopefully they'll come off easily. Let's try to get off without breaking the peg. Okay, it does come out. You do have to be careful you don't break, because, you know, it's a Dollar General toy. It's flimsy. You know, you don't want to break it, you know. So, yeah, that's about it. I guess maybe we can see whatever weapons I can put in their hands, like, you know, the hammer. I guess he can hold it about here, so I'll bring the hammer down on you. So, okay, he holds it a little bit. I mean, not great. And there's no place they can store the weapons when they're using them, so I mean, the hands move pretty well. I still don't get the whole side-to-side thing. That's a little inaccurate unless his arm was turned a certain way. But, not bad. You come here. No. I will cut you with my chainsaw. Oh, what the heck? You're a wrestler. You don't need a chainsaw. Ah. Ah. Oh boy, man. Let me tell you, I don't care how old I get, I still love playing with action figures, and I don't know what that was behind me. I'm looking right at my iPod right now as I'm recording there. Something that just flew right behind me. I don't know what the hell that was. Dark behind me. And I'm just going with this. I normally just keep recording over and over until something messes up. Just whatever. It happens. If I ever do get a better camcorder in the near future, I will, try to edit, add cool graphics and all that. So, I want to take the time to thank any of you who decide to stay around and watch for the entire 30 minutes, listen to my blabbering about the Pop Culture Network and other random stuff at the beginning of the video. It's very much appreciated. I'm hoping to get more subscribers in the near future. Maybe I might when I get a better camcorder and I can edit my videos better. But I do hope to make this a regular series, because it was fun. I liked it. And I also would like to have my nephew join me in one of these videos next time I do it. Whether I buy a toy just for him or if I want him to come play with these toys. Maybe have him here as I'm opening them and have him play with them while I'm talking about them. So that's kind of plan for the future. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Rock on. And as always, just if you like toys, enjoy them. Or if you collect them or play with them. So that's all, guys. See y'all later.